born at Brownsville High School. I'm Kendra Ferris, 2008 Olympic team member and American record holder, and you're watching Blaze Weekly.
Everybody. Are you ready? Turn all your cell phones on vibrate.
Here we go! It's morning, everyone's half asleep at Burnsville, and they just trying to keep their eyes from rolling in the back of their heads. Most of them just want to hop back in the nest. But today is special, we got something new. No announcements, but we got visual news. That's right, you heard it from me. Turn on your TV to Blaze Weekly.
Wake up, cause it's sizzling in here. Turn to your left and say hello to your peer. Wake up, don't worry, lunch will be here soon. Please enjoy our show and have a pleasant afternoon. Smiley face.
Hey, what's happening in the Ville? I'm Steven and this is Nora.
Hey there, we have 3 funky fresh stories on the photography class switching to the modern age, boys track and field, and the students heading off to the International Science Fair.
So let's get started. Burnsville's photography classes are coming out of the dark ages and into the 21st century. Here's Nikki with the story.
Up until now, the photography program at Burnsville Senior High School has been all film. The art of film photography is complex and tedious.
Film photography, you have to take the photos on film, take out the negatives, you have to develop the negatives, and you have to put them in a stop bath to stop the developing, and you gotta put them in a fixer to set the photos and get rid of the light so the light won't affect the negatives. And then you just put them in water to rinse out all the chemicals.
The trend right now is that film photography is going away, and it's going to be gone within the next couple of years. So we're in the process of trying to modernize the coursework, bring it up to what today's standards are. The cost factor to continue to do the film is getting to be a little bit higher.
There are many pros to digital photography.
The thing about digital photography is when you take the picture, you have it instantly there. So then if someone blinks or there's a merger or something, you can automatically take the picture over again, or you can change it and figure out a new way of doing the picture.
Switching to all digital next year will bring the photography program up to date, but at the same time, the art of film will be lost. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, this is Nikki.
If you have any questions about digital photography classes at BHS, talk to Mr. Wolf.
The boys track team has finished in the top 10 at state 10 times in the last 14 years. Mark spent some time during spring break with this talented team.
Burnsville's track and field program has a long-standing tradition of success here at BHS. This year, the boys track team is bigger and better than ever before.
Well, we're starting out the season with big numbers. We have about 175 kids through our program, which now is 7 through 12. And we're just excited to get out and compete. We've had 2 indoor meets at St. Olaf and St. Thomas, and we're looking forward to starting the season on the 3rd in Farmington.
The team has been practicing hard, and they're looking forward to a great year.
I think we're going to have a really good season this year. I'm looking forward to doing well in meets. We got a couple kids that are probably going to state this year, and we got a bunch of good kids out here. And our coaching staff's really good. We should have a fun season.
The team has many returning seniors, along with many new underclassmen with a lot of talent and potential.
We have a really young team this year, but we our younger guys that just got out of junior high or are still in 9th grade are really pushing the seniors and juniors. There'll be some good kids to look out for.
Good luck to the boys track team as they continue on their journey to state. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, this is Mark Rugnetta.
This is the last week that interested athletes can join the team. Talk to Mr. Sheldon if you have any questions.
There are 4 talented students heading to the International Science Fair in Pittsburgh. Kelly has more information on these student scientists.
This year, 4 students from BHS have been selected to participate in the International Science and Engineering Fair. Ms. Huggy and a couple participating students told us about the science fair.
We go to the Twin Cities Regional Science Fair, and then from there to the State Science Fair, and we've had students go to the International Science Fair for the 18 years out of the last 20.
From regionals, we qualified for ISUF, which is an international science fair. It's a week long and it's in May.
And during the science fair, we got to meet a lot of new people, and that was really fun. And also their projects were really good, and we learned a lot just from learning about their projects.
They must come up with a question that they find interesting. They must do the background research, design an experiment, gather and analyze data, and come up with their conclusion.
Thanks, Kelly. Make sure you congratulate these talented science students the next time you see them.
That's all the time we have for you today. We'll see you next week.
And remember, stay fresh, Burnsville.